decision?
Yeah, I think it was not a crazy decision I had to take. I love being here. I think it's a great environment. I said that before, and when the extension was offered, it was easy to say yes and keep on being here in this environment with this club.
And obviously, you guys got a big win against Miami. What does that do for your confidence? And now you're going against New York, who you've already recorded and won against. Just how does that take your confidence in the next level?
It's great. It's great to, or it's great because we had this storyline against Miami that we had, and that really puts us together and gives us this feeling that we've had before as a team. And yeah, now we're playing New York, and they're a good team, but it's going to be a great game, and we look forward to that.
What is it like for you to face knockout? Is this your first knockout game against New York City?
Yes.
Here, what is that like?
It's gonna be the same as other games. There's more at stake, I would say, but it's gonna be the same. It's a good team, and I know a couple of the guys, but we're gonna do everything to win, and we're a good team as well, and approach it how we approach the games.
I think on display has kind of been the depth that this team has at everything. How does it help you that there is a rotation on the back line and that, especially with 4 days in between each game, you aren't 90, having to be out there in 90 minutes, 90 plus minutes every game?
It's always good with the depth in the team. I spoke about it last time I was here, I believe. We're really getting a team together here now that has a lot of depth and a lot of quality over like among a lot of players, which means that we can rotate, and that is great for us to be able to adjust how we have to adjust for certain games.
Malte, thanks for being here, and congratulations on the new contract. I was looking back at your career. You had to jump from Europe to New York, a big city you hadn't really been acquainted with. And then almost overnight, a shipment from New York to Columbus, another city you were really acquainted with. This was a little different. A lot of cards were on your side of the table, I suspect, in these discussions. So tell me, in this short time as a professional in Major League Soccer, what it means to you to be able to come to the table and know what you've got here and be able to talk about staying here for a long time.
Yeah, that's always a good situation. First, when I came to Major League Soccer, it was, I feel as a younger guy that had no idea really what was gonna be here. One thing is what you expect, another thing is what it's really like. And now after being here for 3.5 years, it's an easier decision because you know everything that's going on. To stay and extend here at this club is great because I know the environment already. There's not the like sometimes you yeah expect something when you go somewhere and it's not always exactly like that because you can't tell by words the feelings of being in one place. Um, so extending here was a different situation because I knew exactly what it was going to be like here. It's easy to stay. I know everyone. I feel well integrated in the team. So it was a easy decision in the end.
I think it could be fairly argued that you're a part of the Wilfried Nancy fabric in the locker room and on the field. And so when you welcome new players in, are you able to tell right away that these players are going to work just fine? That maybe somebody needs a hand on the shoulder and guide them through it? How does that work?
Yeah, each case are different with players. Some players adjust very quickly, maybe because they had similar experiences or for some reason, but some players take more time. And yeah, our job as players that understand the system for a longer time is to help them adjust and feel comfortable in the different things we do here as quick as possible. So I try to help with that with whoever needs that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Malte, coach talked about playing against adversity in a match like you guys did against Miami, and then coming out with the energy. Can you talk about the grit of the team this year?
The grit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy because I feel we have such a great group and everyone is really hardworking. And sometimes you face adversity in games or in training or wherever. And being able to stick together which I feel like everyone talks about, but it's not so easy to do as to say it, is something that is truly unbelievable. Like the story that happened in the game of Miami was eccentric, and feeling that from outside the pitch inside the pitch is crazy, because I think everyone in this that is in the stadium there feels the change of dynamic in the game that is not to like, it's hard to talk about because it's so crazy, but that we were able to come out on top says everything about the grit in this team, I think.
And besides leaning on your teammates out there, how much did you lean on the fans against Inter Miami, especially after that first goal?
And they're a part of the team as well as each individual player, because that's what I'm talking about. This electric feeling that we get is because of the fans. If there was no fans, it would not be the same. So they're as much a part of the team as we are.
And lastly, going up against NYC, how good does it feel to go up against them, knowing that that's where you came from? And then two, how does getting the contract extension sort of put you at ease, knowing that you're still staying here, a few more years, and help build, bring more motivation to you for the season?
Staying here with the contract extension is what I want to do, and I want to help this group, this club, myself in my career to develop and take the next steps. Playing against New York is just another team in America. I know I have a history with them, but it's a good team, and we look forward to trying to do our best against them as well as anyone else.
Malte, you talked about the impact that the fans had in the Miami game. Do you have a message to them ahead of this quarterfinal at home, knowing the difference that they can make in the momentum?
Be as crazy as you want to be, and we love that. And yeah, do it because you love it, and we love when you do that.
Forecast tomorrow looks like there's a possibility of rain. Can you just talk about, especially in a game where it's a knockout, what you guys do during the kind of, if there is a delay in between the keep ready, and just how does that affect the locker room?
Oh, are we already talking about delays? Does it look like that? That's the Ohio summer for me. No, we try to stay ready, but we also try to not make things too serious that now we have to wait an unexpected time, which can be 15 minutes, can be 1 hour 15. So we try to stay at ease, have fun, and there's nothing really to do. Like, just stay ready and yeah, have fun. I know. I just didn't know if the weather looks like that. I feel like we've been over that part because we haven't had it in a while, but damn, I hope we don't have to have a delay.